on my personal behalf for this historic event of this iconic institution, SASTRA deemed university, which in the convergence of 2 academic years, 24-25 and 25-26, saw the convergence of 2 important milestones. Completed 40 successful academic years as we started in 1984. One of those very few institutions that was started in this rural village of Thirumalai Samudram in Thanjavur district, and then went ahead to become a deemed university in the year 2001, and hence the period 25-26 saw the silver jubilee year of this institution as SASTRA deemed university. And hence we celebrate this ruby and silver jubilee celebrations, which was through a series of activities that happened in the last year, and today has culminated into a valedictory function, a function that is so special that it has amidst us the Honorable Vice President of India, whom we are so privileged to welcome to SASTRA deemed university. And I'm sure every member of the SASTRA deemed university family will agree to my view that the office of President of India includes the office of the Vice President. And that has been the way in which we have celebrated both the office of the President of India as well as the Vice President of India. And the reason that I'm saying this is because Dr. Kalam, former President of India, visited these institutions before his presidency, during his presidency, and after his presidency, and that is the special relationship that Dr. Kalam shared with this institution. And we distinctly remember that when he was heading the DRDO, he actually advised us to do something for Srinivasa Ramanujam in Kumbakonam. And then when we established the first TIFAC core in advanced computing, when he was the principal scientific advisor to the government of India, and when he made a visit to this center in the year 2000, we told him that we have initiated the steps for that. And we purchased the house of Srinivasa Ramanujam, and the center in Srinivasa Ramanujam in Kumbakonam was actually inaugurated by Dr. Kalam as the President of India in 2003. And that time he said, do something in the field of nanotechnology. And we continued our pursuits after becoming a university in nanotechnology area. And in 2006, as President of India, again came to this campus to inaugurate the Center for Nanotechnology and Advanced Biomaterials. And that time he said, this isn't enough. Plan for a big vision for the institution. And you should now start looking at this institution as a multidisciplinary university. And true to his words, Vision 2025 document was released during the year 2015 when Dr. Kalam came here again as the former President of India. And that time he said, now think bigger. You should actually do many other things, bring lots of engineering, science, non-STEM, everything. And that is why the Vision 2035 document that manifested in different ways that got released last year has seen a lot of activities that happened during our valedictory celebrations in the last 2 years. A lot of MOUs with reputed organizations, a lot of relationship activities with different agencies, both from the central and the state government, a lot of research and development projects. And today, the valedictory function in the immediate presence of the Honorable Vice President of India sees the launching of 6 new schemes, which I think is a continuum of Dr. Kalam's blessings, who we still see in his unseen presence here in campus through the Vice President of India, who is another son of the famous Tamil Nadu soil. So we are so thankful to you, sir, for having come to this campus, acceded to our invitation. We also take great pleasure in welcoming the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu and Kerala to SASTRA deemed university, and all the distinguished members who have come here. And for many of the faces that's familiar in the audience, you know I'm a person who doesn't speak from prepared text at all. I speak something that is very close to my heart. But I'm making a very small departure today, a double departure. I am going to read from a text, and this text is not my original text, a poetic composition by our Dean Dr. John Bosco Balaguru, who is sitting right there, to celebrate this momentous occasion in the immediate presence of the Honorable Vice President of India and the Governor of Tamil Nadu. Shastra endrum nadi. Shastra endrum nadi. நதிகள் சமுத்திரத்தில் கலப்பது மரபு, சமுத்திரம் நதிகளை தழுவதிலும் மரபு. இங்கொரு அதிசயம், சமுத்திரத்தில் ஒரு நதி, ஆம் சமுத்திரத்தில் ஒரு நதி, திருமலை சமுத்திரத்தில் உண்டான பெருநதி. திருமலை சமுத்திரத்தில் உண்டான பெருநதி. For the benefit of people from Delhi, this village is called Thirumalai Samudram village. அகத்தியன் கமண்டலத்தில் பெருக்கெடுத்த நீர் துளி அண்டம் செழித்திட அகண்ட காவிரியானது. ஸ்ரீமான் சேதுராமனின் சிந்தனையில் சிறு துளியான கனவு திருமலை சமுத்திரத்தில் கல்வி பெருநதியானது. வளவனிலா வானூர்தியின் சாளரத்தில் நோக்கினால் காவிரிக்கு இணையாக சாஸ்திரா பெருநதி. எத்தனை தலைமுறைகள் இப்பெருநதியின் ஓட்டத்தில் சமுத்திரத்தில் எழுந்திடும் வற்றாத அலை போல 40 ஆண்டுக்கு மேலான இளமையுடன் 25 ஆண்டுக்கான புதுமையுடன் பயணிக்கும் இப்பெருநதி நூற்றாண்டுகள் கடந்தாலும் அறிவினூற்றாய் ஓடிட, 1000 ஆண்டுகள் கடந்தாலும் தனித்துவம் பெருக்கெடுத்த தயாராகிறது இப்பெருநதி. தலைமுறைகளே நீந்துங்கள், இந்நதியினிலே நீந்துங்கள், உள்ளம் நோக்கி நீந்துங்கள், உலகம் ஆக்க நீந்துங்கள். அக ஒலி ஏந்தி அகிலம் படைக்க, அறிவின் சிறகை அறத்தின் துடுப்பாக்கி அயராது நீந்துங்கள். இப்பெருநதியின் வரலாற்றில் வரலாறாக நீந்துங்கள், வாழ்வூற்றாக நீந்துங்கள், நீந்தி மகிழுங்கள். இறையின் பாதத்தில் இனிய படைப்பாக சாஸ்திரா பெருநதி பெருகட்டம், இரு நிலத்தில் விலங்கட்டம். தேங்க்யூ, வணக்கம் and welcome all of you.
Thank you, sir. I request our Chancellor, Professor R. Sethuraman, to felicitate the Honorable Vice President of India with a token of our gratitude. I request our Vice Chancellor to felicitate the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu and Kerala with a memento expressing our gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, we feel proud to take you through Shastra's journey, and let's have a quick look at the audio-visual presentation of Shastra's growth journey.
A visionary dream took root in the fertile soil of Thanjavur, a dream to create an institution that blends academic excellence with timeless values. Today, that dream stands tall as Shastra deemed university, a beacon of excellence in learning, innovation and integrity. Welcome to this special celebration of a remarkable journey. An academic Kumbh, Shanmuga at 40 and Shastra at 25.
Started in the year 1984, Shastra today is testimony to what transformation can bring to change the life and livelihoods of many learners and the immediate society. The various milestones that the institution has achieved, beginning from the recognition from the Tamil Nadu state government, the approval from the All India Council for Technical Education, the accreditation from NBA, the first institution of this type to get accredited, then becoming an autonomous institution, then becoming a deemed university in 2001, establishing various research programs, research centers, new programs transcending engineering to also include management, law, sciences, humanities, education. Shastra is truly a composite and comprehensive university that has added significant value to various learners from different parts of the country.
The institutions were started with the benign blessings of the Kanchi Acharyas. On 9th June 1992, the All India Council for Technical Education (AICTE) inspection was carried out. The visiting committee, convinced with the commitment of the management, infrastructure, faculty and staff, not only granted recognition to the Shanmuga Engineering College, but also recommended and approved 2 new programs, Computer Science and Engineering and Electronics and Instrumentation Engineering. A high-level committee appointed by the AICTE visited the campus on the 19th and 20th of April 1999 to assess the grant of deemed university status. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, as the principal scientific advisor, visited the campus on 10th of May 2000, and the institution was one among the 4 to set up the Center of Relevance and Excellence. The year 2001 saw the transition of Shanmuga College of Engineering to Shanmuga Arts, Science, Technology and Research Academy, and Shastra being declared a deemed to be university by the Ministry of Human Resource Development. Shastra's off-campus center at Kumbakonam, known as the Srinivasa Ramanujan Center, was dedicated to the nation in 2003 by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam as President of India. Shastra has always been the first among firsts to reach out to people across the country to extend its relief work. Srinagar floods in 2014, Uttarakhand floods, adoption of 90 children who lost their parents in the Uttarakhand floods in 2013, education support to about 120 undergraduate students in Wayanad district who lost their parents during the 2024 landslides, contribution to PM Cares, Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Relief Funds during COVID and other natural disasters. Started in 1984 with 3 branches of engineering with an intake of 90 students, Shastra over the years has grown into a multi-campus, multidisciplinary and pan-India institution. The institution acknowledges the continuous support from the Ministry of Education, Government of India, Government of Tamil Nadu, statutory bodies like UGC, AICTE, PCI, NCTE, etc., and the district administration. The multifaceted growth of Shastra has been possible due to a committed management and the wise counsel of many stalwarts like Puja Sri Dayanand Saraswati Swamigal, Sri K. Parasaran, Sri Mohan Bhagat, Sri Ajit Doval, Sri N. Chandrasekhar, Tata Sons, Bharat Ratna Professor C.N.R. Rao. We take immense pride in the success of our alumni, whose achievements continue to inspire the Shastra community. The remarkable journey of Shastra Deemed University stands as a testament to the vision, dedication and selfless service of its founder and first Chancellor, Sri S. Ramachandra Iyer, and former trustees. Shastra also offers its obeisance to the Gandhian disciplinarian, the first principal and director, late Professor T.R. Rajagopalan. The caring management headed and guided by then Secretary Professor R. Sethuraman, presently the Chancellor of Shastra, is a visionary educationist and institution builder whose life's work gave rise to Shastra's deemed university. With extraordinary foresight, unwavering integrity and a quiet resolve, he transformed a modest institution in a rural village into a world-class university rooted in academic excellence, cultural values and societal relevance. As we reflect on our journey and growth of Shanmuga, we are deeply grateful to everyone, former principals, current and former registrars and deans, faculty and staff members who have been pillars of our success. Thank you for believing in the vision, contributing to the mission, and being a part of this meaningful journey. Welcome to the Ruby Year celebrations of Shanmuga, a tribute to the past, a celebration of the present, and a promise to the future.
I'm sure all of us will strive harder to make it a bigger success. As the journey continues, in celebration of the 40 years that we have had so far, may I request the Honorable Vice President of India to launch the 6 schemes. Please, sir.
Tata Communications and SASTRA have come together to establish the Center of Excellence in Cybersecurity, Information Security, Digital Forensics, NDN, and AI. The major objectives of the COE are curriculum design and delivery, talent development and capacity building, research and development, innovation and incubation in these areas. Together, Tata Communications and SASTRA are building an ecosystem where talent meets technology, research meets industry, and ideas become solutions. SASTRA.ai is SASTRA's artificial intelligence framework for creative pedagogy, innovative products and services, and collaborative research and development. SASTRA.ai is a multi-stakeholder initiative with multi-dimensional outcomes. The Mobility for Academic Initiatives through Research and Internationalization, in short, MATRI. It is SASTRA's internationalization effort at a global scale to enable and empower faculty to mutually share best practices with reputed foreign universities worldwide. SASTRA takes a giant leap forward to build capacity amongst faculty through teaching, research, innovation for development of Atmanirbhar Bharat to achieve Viksit Bharat by 2047 by launching STRIDE, SASTRA Teaching, Research and Innovation Development Enhancement Fund for capacity building amongst faculty and research scholars. With STRIDE rides SASTRA's faculty development. Digital resources for instructional systems in higher ed using technology and innovation. Drishti. It is an initiative to provide easy access to digital content to advance gross enrollment ratio and maximize learning outcomes. Drishti is SASTRA University's online course factory on campus. The bonding between a Swadeshi bank with rich legacy and a nationalist institution with progressive ideals is a symbol of synergy between two institutions of the Thanjavur soil. The City Union Bank SASTRA loyalty card marks the long-term relationship between members of the SASTRA family and the City Union Bank family.
Ladies and gentlemen, the schemes are in place for the comprehensive welfare and upliftment of all individuals, families, and the society as a whole. With an annual operational budget of 6 crores, the capex budget is at 3 crores. Moving on, may I now request the exchange of MOU between Shastra University and Tata Communications Limited for setting up of COE in cyber security. Thank you. In recognition of the sustained, loyal, and fruitful association with our alumni, Shastra proudly presents the CUB Shastra Loyalty Card. We request our Honorable Vice President of India to present the cards to the alumni, and I request Dean Planning and Development to read the names.
Srimati Soumya Vijayalakshmi, a BE graduate of 2004 batch from the Computer Science and Engineering, who is currently the Director of Engineering at AI Infrastructure Platforms, Cisco. They will be accompanied by Mr. Vijayanand, MD, CEO of City Union Bank. Sri K. Chandrasekhar, a B.Tech Mechanical Engineering graduate from the batch of 2008, who is currently the Chief Executive Officer of the Santanam Vidyalaya Group of Educational Institutions, Trichy. Sri Ranganathan Badrinarayanan, B.Tech ECE batch of 2007, who is now Head Strategy at Royal Sundaram General Insurance. Srimati Kripa Ramachandran, a 2013 batch of BA LLB, who is right now Political Economy Advisor at British High Commission in India. Sri Ramprakash Ramamurthy, B.Tech ICT batch of 2012, who is the Director AI Research for Zoho Corporation. And we thank our banking partner, City Union Bank, to come up with the loyalty card for the 40 years, which will be distributed to all the 25,000 alumni of Shastra. Thank you very much.
A big thanks to all the alumni members for raising a flag high. May I now request the Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu and Kerala to share his thoughts with us. Please, sir.
Most respected Vice President of India, Honorable c.p. Radhakrishnan ji, Professor Sethuraman ji, who is Chancellor of Shastra University, Professor Vidya Subramaniam, Vice Chancellor of Shastra University, Dean of the University, Professor Swaminathan, Registrar of the University, Professor Chandramouli, all other heads of the departments, dignitaries sitting in the audience, special guests, academicians, faculty members, my dear students, friends from media, all other dignitaries, Vanakkam, Namaskaram. It's a great pleasure to be here amongst you all, celebrating this year. In fact, celebrating this journey of success by the Shastra University. Shastra University has not impressed the people of Tamil Nadu only, but throughout our country, Shastra's name has been impressed all over the people. They see this. I remember I was governor of Bihar, and that time when there were some students who were meeting me, but they were telling me there is one university in Tamil Nadu called Shastra University, and that was about 2-3 years back. Today I have the opportunity to see what it was and what it is now, what it will be for future times. It is really heartening to see the progress which have been done here. Thanks to all the people who founded this, all the people who have been heading this institute for last many years. They have in right perspective understood what is education, where it is needed, why it is needed, and to whom it is to be given. Today we see amongst all other youth that some indiscipline is being projected by some people. I don't know, but that is a very small part of our student power, our youth power. Those who are projecting themselves as indisciplined are not the real student power or youth power. They just project themselves inadvertently and telling us that we are the power. But the real power which I see is here, sitting here. This is the power. This is the disciplined power. This is the dedicated power. This is the devoted power. And these people who are sitting here have something in your mind. Today's educational institutions, they are providing all sorts of education to all our students, all our aspiring young people. And we get everything that we want. We have different programs. There are many other collaborators also who are coming forward to help our students through the institutions. What we require today is, we get everything. We will have to just ponder over one issue, whether all of us we get the correct sanskaras in our institutions or not. Those sanskar are very much important. Unfortunately, our families do not have this sanskar today. Family was the bond, that is the bond which we had throughout our years, in our ancestral years also, that was keeping us together, giving us all sorts of education, all sorts of sanskara, how to behave with other people, how to behave with the elders, and how to behave in the society. Unfortunately, we do not have that sanskaras, the system of sanskar in our parivar or family or kutumba. Now that onus has come on the institutions of educational institutions. Educational institution has to come out with such programs. We have all other programs. We have all other technology. I don't say get rid of technology, but along with that, our Indian knowledge system has to be inculcated in this. If that knowledge system is blended with this, I think all the necessary sanskaras will be there for our youth people. And there will not be, we will not be seeing all those indisciplined people riding the streets and doing unwanted things there. Defaming our family system, defaming our family culture. All that is very much needed. I am 100% sure this particular Shastra University is capable and competent of doing anything, because the journey itself tells us whatever you decide, you have done it. That is the greatness of your all people here. Thanks to all of you here. Let us hope for a better future. Let us contribute towards the Vikasit Bharat of Prime Minister Narendra Modi ji. We all will be part of it. That's all. Namaste, Nandri.
Thank you so much, sir, for your motivation. We promise to uphold the trust you had in us. Ladies and gentlemen, I feel extremely honored and privileged to request the Honorable Vice President of India to address the gathering. Please, sir.
தாயின் அன்பாய், தந்தையின் அறிவாய், குருவின் ஒளியாய், தாயாய், தந்தையாய், குருவாய், தெய்வமாய் நாம் மனிதனமும் வழிபடுகின்ற சர்வ சக்தியையும் தன்னகத்தை கொண்டிருக்கின்ற புனித பாரத அன்னையின் பொற்பாதங்களை முதற்கண் பணிந்து வணங்கி, ஒரு விழா, அது இனிய விழாவாக மட்டுமல்லாமல் கலாம் அவர்கள் தொடங்கி வைத்த அந்த அற்புதமான செயலாற்றல் தொடர்கதையாய் தொடர்கின்ற விழாவாகவும் அமைந்திருப்பது உண்மையிலேயே மிகுந்த பெருமைக்குரியது மட்டுமல்ல, மகிழ்ச்சிக்குரியது மட்டுமல்ல, இது போற்றப்படக்கூடியதும் ஆகும். On the occasion of the Ruby and Silver Jubilee celebrations of our SASTRA University, the distinguished dignitaries who are sharing the dais with me, our Honorable Governor of Tamil Nadu and Kerala, Thiru Rajendra Vishwanath Arlekarji அவர்களே, என்னுடைய கொலீகும் ராஜ்யசபாவிலே நாங்கள் இருவரும் இணைந்து பணியாற்றுகின்றோம். அருமை சகோதரர் ராஜ்யசபா உறுப்பினர் திரு கல்யாண சுந்தரம் அவர்களே, சான்சலர் ஆஃப் அவர் சாஸ்திரா யூனிவர்சிட்டி ப்ரொஃபஸர் ஆர் சேதுராமன் அவர்களே, Vice Chancellor of SASTRA University, Professor S. Vaidya Subramaniam avargale, Dean of our SASTRA University, Professor S. Swaminathan avargale, Registrar of our SASTRA University, Professor R. Chandramoli avargale, திரளாக இங்கே கூடியிருக்கின்ற கற்றறிந்த ஆண்டோர் பெருமக்களே, மாணவ செல்வங்களே, தாய்மார்களே, சகோதர சகோதரிகளே, உங்கள் அத்தனை பேருக்கும் என்னுடைய இனிய மாலை வணக்கத்தை உரித்தாக்குகிறேன். It gives me extreme happiness to be the part of this Ruby and Silver Jubilee Valedictory function of SASTRA deemed university. This milestone reflects the university's significant growth in the past, which is creating an impact at present and growing towards achieving the excellence in the future. That is more important. We have to excel in every sphere of life. That is what is Viksit Bharat. ஆன்மீக உணர்வுடனும் பாரம்பரிய பெருமிதத்துடனும் பல்வேறு வகையில் சிறப்பாக கொண்டாடப்படும் தமிழ் மாதமான ஆடி மாதத்தில் தஞ்சாவூருக்கு வருகை தருவதில் நான் மிகுந்த மகிழ்ச்சி அடைகிறேன். இந்த புனிதமான ஆடி மாதத்தில் அனைவராலும் சிறப்பாக வழிபடப்படும் காவேரி அன்னைக்கு என்னுடைய வணக்கங்களை செலுத்துகிறேன். இந்த ஆடி 18 திருச்சியில் குழாய் நீரால் கொண்டாடப்பட்டதை நாம் அறிவோம். ஆனால் இன்றைக்கு ஒன்றை சொல்கிறேன். இறைவன் நல்லவர்களை சோதிப்பானே தவிர ஒருபோதும் ஏமாற்ற மாட்டான். விரைவிலேயே நம்முடைய மேட்டூர் அணை நிரம்பும் நிரம்பும் நிரம்பும், அதனுடைய 120 அடியை தொடும். தஞ்சை விளைவிக்காவிட்டால் தமிழ்நாட்டிற்கு உணவு ஏது என்கின்ற நிலையில் இறைவன் நம்மை கைவிட மாட்டான். காவிரி என்பது வெறும் நதி அல்ல, தமிழகத்தின் நீண்ட நெடிய தொன்மையான கலாச்சாரம். வேளாண்மை மற்றும் மக்களின் வாழ்வியலோடு பின்னி பிணைந்த உயிர் நாடியாகும். காவிரியின் வளத்தால் செழித்த டெல்டா பகுதிகளின் மையமாக வரலாற்று பெருமை வாய்ந்த நம்முடைய தஞ்சை விளங்குகிறது. அதனால்தான் தஞ்சை தமிழகத்தின் நெற்களஞ்சியம் என்றும் பெருமையுடன் அழைக்கப்படுகிறது. இலக்கியம், இசை, நடனம், ஓவியம், சிற்பம், கைவினைப் பொருள்கள், ஜவுளி, கட்டிடக்கலை, நீர் மேலாண்மை, சமையல் கலை, எதை சொன்னாலும் அதிலே தனி முத்திரை பதிக்கின்ற மண் எது என்று சொன்னால் நம்முடைய தஞ்சை மண் என்பதை பெருமையோடு பறைசாற்ற முடியும். தஞ்சையின் வீணை தஞ்சாவூர் பொம்மை. தஞ்சாவூர் பொம்மை என்று சொன்னால் ஏதோ தலையாட்டி பொம்மை என்று நீங்கள் நினைக்கக்கூடாது. எப்படி சாய்த்தாலும் நான் கவிழ மாட்டேன், நிமிர்ந்து நிற்பேன் என்பதுதான் அதனுடைய அடையாளம். 1000 ஆண்டுகளுக்கு மேலான வரலாற்றை பேசும் உலக புகழ்பெற்ற பெரிய கோயில் பிரகதீஸ்வர் திருக்கோயிலை எழுப்பிய மாமன்னன் ராஜராஜ சோழனின் வரலாற்று சிறப்புமிக்க மண்ணில் நான் இன்றைக்கு நிற்பது உண்மையிலேயே பெரும் மகிழ்ச்சியை தருகிறது. ராஜராஜ சோழன் மட்டுமல்ல, அவனுடைய மகன் ராஜேந்திர சோழன் தான் அவனுடைய காலத்தில் உலகத்திலேயே மிகப்பெரிய கடற்படையை வைத்திருந்தான். அவன் கட்டிய கோயில்கள் தான் இன்றைக்கும் இந்தோ சீனா வரை பரவி கிடக்கிறது. கடாரத்திலே இருந்து இந்தோ சீனா வரை அவன் கட்டி ஆண்டிருக்கிறான், இலங்கை உட்பட. இத்தகைய வரலாற்று பாரம்பரியமிக்க அறிவுசார் வளம் நிறைந்த இந்த தஞ்சை மண்ணில் நவீன கல்வி, ஆராய்ச்சி மற்றும் புதுமை சிந்தனையை வளர்க்கும் சிறப்பு மிகுந்த நிறுவனமாக சாஸ்திரா பல்கலைக்கழகம் திகழ்கிறது. நம்முடைய மேதக ஆளுநர் அவர்கள் பேசுகிறது போது சொன்னார்கள், நம்முடைய குடும்ப பாரம்பரியமும் நம்முடைய உயர்ந்த கலாச்சாரமும் நம்முடைய தொன்மையான நல்ல நடைமுறைகளும் மண்ணிலே மறைந்து போகக்கூடாது என்று சொன்னார்கள். அதை அப்படி சொல்கிற பொழுது பார்ப்பதற்கு சிலருக்கு பழமைவாதிகளைப் போல தெரியும். அது பழமைவாதம் அல்ல, அது ஒரு வரலாற்று சிறப்புமிக்க கலாச்சாரத்தை பேணி காக்க வேண்டும் என்கின்ற பெரும் மன ஏக்கம்தான் அது. இன்றைக்கு முன்னேறி வருகின்ற விஞ்ஞானங்கள் எதிரானவர்களா நாம் என்றால் இல்லை, ஒருபோதும் இல்லை. எல்லாவற்றையும் ஏற்றுக்கொள்கின்ற நம்முடைய மனது ஒன்றை மட்டும் திருப்பி திருப்பி சொல்கிறது, என் முன்னோர்கள் தந்த அந்த மகத்தான உயர்ந்த பண்பாடும் கலாச்சாரமும் இந்த மண்ணை விட்டு ஒருபோதும் மறைந்துவிடக் கூடாது என்கின்ற உணர்வை நமக்கு திருப்பி திருப்பி சொல்கிறோம். நேற்று காலையிலும் நேற்றைக்கு முன்தினம் மாலையிலும் நான் பாரத பிரதமர் அவர்களை சந்தித்தேன். பாரத பிரதமர் அவர்கள் அட் ஹோம் நிகழ்ச்சி ராஷ்டிரபதி நிலைய முடிந்த பின்பு இருவரும் நடந்து வந்து கொண்டிருந்தோம். நாளை என்ன உங்களுடைய புரோகிராம் என்று கேட்டார்கள். நான் சொன்னேன், நான் தமிழ்நாட்டுக்கு போகிறேன் என்று சொன்னேன். பிறகு நேற்று மீண்டும் வாழும் மகாத்மா என்று நம்மால் போற்றப்பட்ட மறைந்த இந்திய தேசத்தை முன்னேற்ற பாதையில் விஞ்ஞான பூர்வமாக எடுத்துச் செல்வதற்கான பிள்ளையார் சிலையை போட்ட நம்மளுடைய அடல் பிகாரி வாஜ்பாய் அவர்களுடைய நினைவு தினம் நேற்று. அப்படி அந்த நினைவு தினத்திலே நான் கலந்து கொள்கின்ற பொழுது அதை முடித்துவிட்டு, அந்த நினைவு தினத்தை முடித்துவிட்டு வருகிற வழியிலே என்னிடத்தில் கேட்டார்கள், இங்கே இருந்து நேராக நீங்கள் விமான நிலையத்துக்கு செல்கின்றீர்களா? ஏனென்றால் நான் நேற்றைக்கு முன்தினமே அவரிடத்தில் சொல்லியிருந்தேன், வாஜ்பாயுடைய நிகழ்ச்சியை முடித்துவிட்டுத்தான் நான் தமிழகத்திற்கு செல்கிறேன் என்று சொன்னேன். தமிழகத்தில் எங்கெல்லாம் செல்கின்றீர்கள் என்று கேட்டார்கள். நான் உடனே சொன்னேன், சென்னைக்கு செல்கிறேன். சென்னையிலிருந்து திருச்சிக்கு சென்றுவிட்டு காசியிலே தமிழ் சங்கம் நடத்திய அந்த கல்லூரி விழாவிலே கலந்து கொள்வதற்காக நான் செல்கிறேன் என்று சொன்னபோது அவர் உண்மையிலேயே மன மகிழ்ச்சி அடைந்தார்கள். இதை நான் இங்கே ஏன் குறிப்பிட்டு காட்டுகிறேன் என்று சொன்னால், காசியிலே நடைபெற்ற தமிழ் சங்கம் நிகழ்ச்சியில் நம்முடைய சாஸ்திரா பல்கலைக்கழகத்தினுடைய பங்கு மிக மிக அதிகம். எந்த இடத்தில் ஒரு நல்லது நடந்தாலும் அதை பாராட்டுவதும் சீராட்டுவதும் பேணி காப்பதும் இந்த சமுதாயம் நல்ல சமுதாயமாக பிறருடைய உணர்வுகளை மதித்து போற்றுகின்ற சமுதாயமாக இருக்க வேண்டும் என்கின்ற உணர்வு உள்ள அத்தனை பேரும் எங்கே நல்லது நடந்தாலும் அதை பாராட்டுபவர்களாக நாம் மாற வேண்டும். இதில் ஜாதி பேதங்கள் இல்லை, மத பேதங்கள் இல்லை, மொழி பேதங்கள் இல்லை, ஏன் எந்த பேதமும் இல்லை. எப்பொழுதெல்லாம் நல்லவை போற்றப்படுகின்றதோ தானாக அந்த நல்ல சமுதாயம் அமைந்துவிடும். யாரும் கட்டி எழுப்ப வேண்டிய அவசியம் இல்லை. அதில் சாஸ்தாவினுடைய பங்கு ஒரு உன்னதமாக இருப்பது நமக்கெல்லாம் பெருமை சேர்க்கின்றது. இந்த சாஸ்திரா பல்கலைக்கழகம் 100 ஆண்டுகளை மட்டுமல்ல 1000 ஆண்டுகளை தாண்டியும் இந்த மண்ணிற்கும் இந்த மக்களுக்கும் தொடர்ந்து கல்வி சேவை ஆற்ற வேண்டும் என்பதுதான் நம்முடைய பிரார்த்தனை. SASTRA is among the leading institutions of higher education in Tamil Nadu, contributing to the national development. I am very happy to participate in this function, I am happy to know that many schemes were launched during these inaugural celebrations are the great continuity of the great legacy given by our Abdul Kalam ji for this university. The 6 new schemes launched on this historic occasion are launchpad for SASTRA's future progress. SASTRA is progressing, Tamil Nadu is progressing. Tamil Nadu is progressing, India is progressing. I also wish all success to the new schemes to achieve the desired outcomes. The dimensions of these schemes touch infrastructure development, capacity building for faculty and students, research and innovation, and entrepreneurship, social engagement, and industrial collaborations. That is what we have seen with Tata's. They exchanged the memorandum of understanding. I wish the Tata and I thank the Tata Institute for making this good effort. Everybody should encourage all the good initiatives of others. That is where the Vikshit Bharat by 2047, as desired by our great Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is not going to be a dream, but it is going to be the reality. I appreciate that our new education policy 2020 is guiding pillar for all the progress in education across all levels, from kindergarten to the PhD. In higher education research, flagship schemes like ANRF, PMRF, PM Vidyalakshmi, multiple entry, multiple exit, flexibility, and others have strengthened the higher education framework of India. 2 days before, I have seen on news, in the NEET examination, a person of 51 years old get through. Why I am telling all these things? There is no age limit for studying. There is no age limit for getting yourself educated. You have to educate yourself till the last breath of you. That is where the world is going today. And we also must move towards it. In the recently concluded sessions of the Parliament, the Public Examination Prevention of Unfair Means Amendment Bill was passed and enacted. This bill aims to strengthen the public examination system in India. Similar to this bill was enacted by the Jharkhand state government when I was the governor of Jharkhand. So many people advised me, requested me that you should not sign this bill. They said the state government intention is not good, so this bill will get misused. But when the bill comes to my table, without any hesitation, without wasting a minute, I signed that bill so that it becomes an act of the state government. You need stringent laws to punish the criminals, to punish the guilty. Unless the bad elements of the society is getting punished, there is no way that you can protect the good people of our society. So that has been enacted again by the central government based on those lines. So you should go by one single philosophy. That is my request for all the youngsters who are assembled here. Don't look at the person who is saying something. Look at the words, what he is saying. whether the truth is there in it or not. If the truth is there, you own it. To weigh the person, you judge the person, always keep watching him. There are good people who will speak very good at the dais. You always follow them, whether they are following their own good deeds or their own good words. Good words are not only to speak, but to follow in our life. That is where the vibrant society can get formed. A society which will take care by itself. A society where everyone lives in peace and harmony. I am also certain that we will increase the gross enrollment ratio from the current 30% to the targeted 50% by 2035. I am sure the higher education should move towards more research-oriented. There were days that we are looking for the research and the results and the innovations of the Westerners, whether it may be Western Europe or it may be America. But after COVID, the whole world now started looking at India. That is the great change Narendra Modi ji has brought in. Some people may ask me, they may be asking you also. Is Narendra Modi ji is a scientist? No, not at all. That you know, I know, more than that, Narendra Modi ji himself, he knows that he is not a scientist. Then what is the miracle? He finds the scientists and encourage them to find the vaccination for the COVID. That is the reason why India is now being taken with pride by every nation. 3 days before or 4 days before, parliamentary delegation of Kenya has come under the leadership of the Speaker of that parliament. He thanked the India through me when I met them. Sir, we have asked vaccination. When the vaccination has been found by the Western scientists and America, with a smile they said, sorry. We want the vaccination for our own people. We are sorry, we are not in a position to supply you. The same COVID vaccination has been found by our research laboratories in India. What is the difference? The Westerners were running to patent their vaccination so that nobody can use it and they can sell it and they want to encash it. 1 unit of vaccination was charged as $7,500, not Indian rupees. But what our Narendra Modi ji has done, he not only give the COVID vaccination for 140 crore people free of cost. We have exported to 100 different countries which are poor, which cannot pay you for the vaccination, free of cost also exported. That is why the humanity is saved from a disaster. That's why I'm always telling all our research should make a big impact like the COVID vaccination in the globe. That is where Viksit Bharat is going to be the reality. It is all that all the research scholars, students, I appeal to you, you concentrate on your research. Make the impact on the society. That is where the real success of research work is there. It may take time. Never give it up. Continue your hard work. You just simply think about one great man who born in our Kumbakonam, Sri Ramanujam. There is no single better mathematician than our Ramanujam. What is his life? He couldn't eat properly. So he was forced to go to I think, some rice mill as an accountant. What the owner of the rice mill said, no, I cannot give you this job. You are too extraordinarily brilliant. That brilliant mathematician I don't want for my writing my accounts. He has concentrated so much on the mathematics, so he doesn't know what is happening around. He failed in all other subjects. But here only we have to understand the cleverness of the British. He solved all the most complicated mathematics problems by the easiest way and send it to one professor in Oxford. In London, he invited him. Before accepting the invitation, what Ramanujam has said, if you want to give me the degree, you say that you are going to give me the degree. If you ask me to write any other examination other than this maths, I will fail. So I don't want to come. British are always more intelligent. They always use the intelligent people. That was the reason why with 10,000 white men they have ruled with 30 crore Indians. Our Ramanujamji went there. Before that he is writing, send some money. I am starving. That professor has sent the money for him. He went there, then he got his degree there. But we couldn't preserve such a wonderful human being. That is our bad times, because that time we have been ruled by foreigners. They want to utilize all the wealth of India. They don't want to create wealth for India. That's why I am telling all these things. This is how a leadership should behave. We should identify the talents. We should groom the talents. We should encourage them to redefine their talents and retune their talents. That is where the success of Viksit Bharat is lying. And the university has established a museum on Ramanujam. So great people will never die. Even the starved die. Their talent will live for another many centuries, and their fame and name will get established. That is what we understand from the life of Ramanujam, that our university has established a museum on Ramanujam, that I bow my head to thank the university for that. The annual Sastra Ramanujam International Award, the Sastra Jogo collaboration, the Bharatanatyam programs with the renowned Dr. Padma Subramaniam ji, propagation of arts and culture through various initiatives, Sastra's significant contributions to take forward the legacy of Thanjavur, that is the art of Tamil culture. I am happy to see that 6 Sastra alumni who received the Sastra Cup loyalty card. One is the Prince of Thanjavur from the Maratha dynasty, and other heads Jogo AI Research. Both have strong connections with the roots of Thanjavur. What is the difference between when I was the governor of Maharashtra? I said, there were so many times that Tamil kings have been defeated by violent armies. All the time, our culture, our temples get destroyed. When the Marathas have come, they captured Thanjavur, they captured Velur, they captured Senji, but they give us the Saraswati Mahal. That is the reason why the Tamil literature is saved today. That is the difference between the Indian culture and the foreign culture. I'm not blaming anyone, but I have to establish the real history. Everybody should understand the real history in its real sense. Not to hate others, that's not. But we should know how we have been deprived, how we have been exploited, how we have been insulted, how we have lost our self-respect. That's why we want India to become the #1 country in the world. Not to just to dictate terms to others, but no single country in the world should have the courage to instruct their own negative terms on India. That's why we want to become the world #1. My young students, I would like to tell you that time is precious, especially when you are young and full of energy to achieve the impossible as possible. I urge you all to focus on innovating and upgrading your skills and restrict your social media usage too. You should see, you should understand what is happening in the world, but never stop only by seeing. You should also allocate some time for reading. You should stop only seeing, but you should also allocate some time for reading and writing. Make notes, keep it in your mind, what is happening. And wherever I am going, nowadays this narcotic is becoming a big nuisance. Previously, we don't know what it is, but unfortunately now it is available widely. Recently, we lost one young boy who fought against the narcotic drugs. That should not get repeated. Wherever I go, I always asking every police officer, they should take merciless action against the narcotic mafias. They are nothing but mafias. They want to ruin and loot the society for their personal interest. They don't care about the families, they don't care about the youngsters, they don't care about the country or the nation. I would like to remind you about the great saintly poet, our Thiruvalluvar said in Kural, Thirukural, கேடில் விழிச்செல்வம் கல்வி ஒருவருக்கு மாடல்ல மற்றவை எவை. Knowledge is the greatest of all richness, for every other form of wealth is purely temporary. Your knowledge is going to be your wealth. Your knowledge is going to be your prosperity. Keep this in mind and continue your education till the last breath of you. That is my humble request. I wish Sastra the best in all its endeavors to become a temple of learning and excellence towards achieving the ideals of Viksit Bharat by 2047. Jai Hind, long live Mother Bharat. தாய் மொழி, தாய் நாடு ஒருபோதும் மறக்கலாகாது. வாழ்க தமிழ், வளர்க தமிழ். நன்றி, வணக்கம்.
Thank you so much, sir. Your words of inspiration will definitely motivate us to push the boundary of knowledge even further. I now request our registrar, Professor R. Chandramouli, to read out the No to Drugs pledge. And I request all of you to kindly rise and take the pledge.
Kindly keep your right hand stretched out. I pledge to say no to drugs and never use drugs in my life. I will encourage my friends and family to stay away from drugs. I will spread awareness about the harmful effects of drugs and help to create a drug-free society. Jai Hind.
May I now request all of you to rise for our national song, followed by the national anthem.
Valedictory जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा, विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा, उच्छल जलधि तरंगा। तब शुभ नामे जागे, तब शुभ आशीष मांगे, गाहे तब जय गाथा। जन गण मंगल गायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता, जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
I request all the deans to proceed for the group photograph.